Hey guys, this is GamerCat. Welcome back to more Pokemon Black Random Nuzlocke. And, well, last time we got to Driftfield, and there's like, Clay was all, hey, go fight Team Plasma for it, because I'm a jerkface like that. And, well, I'm gonna have to go and do that. But first off, I figured I would show off the town itself, or, well, it's a city really, but I'm gonna call it a town because it's way too small to be a city. Then again, yeah, I'm kinda jaded by Castelia, Goldenrod, all of them. Whatever, this place has got dusk balls, and because I play at night time quite a lot, they are very, very useful, so I'm gonna spend nearly half my money on those, because I can. What I can also do is I can also just go ahead and put the dowsing machine on, just in case I get any item-based stuff coming up. There are many kinds of Pokemon, learning different moves, that's pretty freaking obvious, but yeah, we have that move called Flash. I don't have that right now, do I? Wait, I should have Flash. I should have the TM for that, right? Yes, I do, but I'm not gonna... Well, no, maybe I could teach it. If I could teach it to Joltik, because it's got... Dweevil's got Screech anyway, which I'm never using, so I might as well teach it so I can show this off, because this is quite a cool thing that you can do here. So once per day, this girl over here will ask you to show a particular move, and if you do that, you get a heart scale. Heart scales are very useful later in the game, so you could definitely do your best to get them. So yeah, it's not a loss using that right now, and I figured I might as well show that off. What else we got? The gym is over there. We obviously can't go there yet because Clay's being a meanie face. Route 6! We could go to Route 6, and I could get some stuff from there, but I don't really want to right now. Could you, move so I can get in here? Oh, this place. What even is this place? I think it's all about the Link, which is a feature I can't show off because it requires net play and stuff. Well, actually it just requires wireless communication, but I can't do that at all. So, yeah, basically the Link is a thing that you can help out people, saying there is a reward if you want to help other people. You can basically put a request up, I think, and somebody can locally accept that request and help you out, go into your world and do some stuff or something. And yeah, the person is help out and whatnot, and I think that happens. You speak very slowly, actually. My text is at fast speed here, and she just happens to speak really slowly. I don't know if there's a symbolic reason for that, but yeah. But sadly enough, I can't really show the Link stuff off at all, so yeah. This place is pretty freaking cool. It's actually got an item in it as well, apparently. Yeah, it's got a heart scale hidden in there. That's cool, I didn't know that. Anyway, are you going to do something for me? Nope, you are sold out. Too bad. Charles bought everything. Charles is outside, we'll talk to him in a minute because he's got quite an important thing to say. I kinda knocked my mic there, I'm sorry for that. But that's sometimes what happens when you're moving around. This person here is awesome. I should have bought more than just one, but whatever. This person sells you Moo Moo Milk, and if you know anything about the Pokemon games since Gen 2 onwards, you'll know that Moo Moo Milk is one of the best healing items you can get. Not because it heals the most HP or anything, it's only 100 that it heals, but it's 100 HP. God damn it, I keep buying one and I don't want to buy one. No, it's 100 HP for a single, 500 bucks basically, which is absolutely amazing, seriously. So I'm going to end up buying what is now turned into 38 because I wasn't supposed to buy those single ones, but whilst I don't use healing items that often, I do use them during training and stuff like that because otherwise it would be kind of annoying, to say the least. So that's fine. What have you got to say? Vegetables, all seasons, yeah. Medicinal herbs, don't care about that. The other guy there would sell you them. They're basically healing items that heal the same as some of the more advanced stuff in this game. But, yeah, we need to come back to this one. But yeah, the Pokemon don't like them, so they end up lowering happiness as well, which kind of sucks. No, we have not battled the Elite Four yet. That is way later on in the game there, little girl. Seriously. Like, spoiler alert, you know. There's an Elite Four in this game. It's a Pokemon game. Spoilers, whatever. Charles, he is going to teach us about a new style. Now, depending on the game you are playing, if you're playing white instead of black here, you would learn about triple battles. But because I'm playing black, it's rotation battles instead. Personally, rotation battles are the more fun one to do, but it's also kinda tricky to do, so yeah, basically the idea is that you have 3 Pokemon out at any one time. Your active Pokemon is the one that's in front. You can rotate to the ones at the side and do an attack. So basically you have 3 Pokemon, 12 attacks out at any one time, and you've got to sort of look at what types the opponent's got, see what the best thing against them is, and it's kind of complicated, to be honest. It's not used very much, especially not in the first game, but in the second one it's explored a little bit more, which is quite good. But anyway, these guys are all level 27. I have Dweevil out first. Crocodile does have Intimidate, so Intimidate's only going to hit Dweevil, because Dweevil's the only one that can attack right now. But I have Regal, I have Mattress, and he has 2 things that are weak to Grass. And Zebstrika, well, Zebstrika might have Flame Charge, which is good against 2 of my guys. So what I reckon he will probably do, if it was me, what I would do is I would go to Zebstrika and Flame Charge. So I am going to rotate out to Nidoking here and go for the Dig. And it looks like I might be right in terms of what he's going to do here. No, well, I was right in the rotation, but he just went with Pursuit for some reason. I have no idea why. Anyway, if you do get stat boosts in this, like Swords Dance or something, and you rotate elsewhere, then you will get to keep those stat boosts, which is quite good. Also, do note that I have a Rivalry boost here as well, so that's kind of gonna take out Crocodile pretty handily, I've got to say, which is neat. Now, all of the Pokemon you have in play get experience from this as well, so you get 3 Pokemon experience-wise. It's pretty good, even if they don't do any fighting in the thing. It's neat, so I like it quite a lot. Basculin, not too afraid of that. I think I'm probably just gonna rotate out to Tangela here and go for the Grass Knot. I might have made a mistake with this, I don't know. But then even if it is a Flame Charge that goes on here, which it's not, it's just Pursuit, Mattress is physically defensive and it's only 50 base power, so that wouldn't have done a huge amount. I could have probably dodged a 2-hit KO from that, so I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Grass Knot here, and it turns out that's going to be a good move because he switches out to Basculin here. Takedown is still not going to do that much damage because I am physically defensive as all hell, and Mattress can go ahead and Grass Knot for heavy damage. Not a KO, sadly enough, but heavy damage is always good. He just stays in. I managed to avoid the takedown. I guess it's only 90% accuracy, which is another reason why takedown is stupid and should never be used. But yeah, only 85 base power and 90 accuracy. Freaking Return has got 102 base power. Why would you ever use freaking takedown? Seriously. Stats, whatever. Electro Ball. Electro Ball is a nice move to have. It's basically an inverse Gyro Ball. The faster you are compared to the opponent, the better this move is. Now, it's not going to be something I will stick with here, but of course I've got Flash on me right now, which is kind of useless. So, it's a neat combination. You've got Electro Web to slow them down, and then you've got Electro Ball to increase the power. If, you know, of itself, basically. If you use it in a double battle as well, Electro Web actually hits both opponents in one shot, so it's very, very nice. And I'm just going to switch right back out to Regal, and go for a double kick here. I think a double kick with Rivalry will be good enough, and Flame Charge was exactly what I ended up expecting before, so yeah. It really doesn't matter at this point because that's pretty much the best it has got against Regal here. It does have Spark as well, but of course that crit doesn't matter because it was just one double kick. I could have quite easily hit it twice and that would have been just as effective. So yeah, Regal gets to level 30, which does mean I can show off the thing getting the Pokemon to level 30 and getting an item off that dude, which I do want because that guy gives a pretty neat item. So yeah, Charles is defeated and that's fine. Yes. Opelucid City is one of the last places actually. We will be going there way later on in the game, but there are rotation battles to do there. Again, if you are playing white, there are triple battles there instead, so that's pretty good. So, let's go ahead and show off what this guy wants with a level 30 Pokemon. He gives you an item known as the Expert Belt. The Expert Belt raises the power of super effective attacks by 20%. So if you have very good coverage on your Pokemon, it is well worth giving that item away. Because yeah, it's an excellent item if you've got lots of super effective coverage. And Nidoking is gonna have a lot of super effective coverage later on in this game. Trust me, it can get freaking ground attacks, it'll have ice, it'll probably have electric at some point. It won't have ice for a while though because, yeah, TMs in this game are a bit harder to come by. As you might expect, you know, because you can teach them infinitely. There is also an item up here, so don't forget to get that. I suppose it's only an Ultra Ball, but an Ultra Ball is pretty damn good at the moment. And yeah, I could go on to Route 6, but Route 6 is going to be for later because the game does require you to go down if you're going to get the stuff, you know, to progress. Pokemon evolve when traded. Yeah, I don't remember if I've been in here already. I don't think I have because I don't remember talking about TV. But yeah, some Pokemon evolve when traded. That's sort of a bit of an issue for me because I can't trade, but I know some people said just go with Pokesalve stuff, but yeah, I couldn't get Pokesalve last time I tried, but whatever. We found a lot of Pokemon, so we get an item known as Shellbell. Shellbell is good on highly offensive Pokemon that are gonna one-shot or possibly two-shot their foes quite a bit. Because if you do damage to the opponent, then Shellbell will heal an eighth of your... No, it'll heal damage... No, it'll heal your HP based on how much damage you do. It's an eighth of the damage that you deal is what you heal back. So if you deal 100 damage, you will get 12 back. I wouldn't mind doing that trade, but I don't think I can on the Nuzlocke rules, so yeah. Because I wouldn't mind ditching my Basculin, because I'm never going to use it anyway. But I think Mincino's too fragile for the game anyway, so yeah, it would die too much, and that would be sad. This place can teach your starters Water, Fire or Grass Pledge, depending on what you've got. I think they are 50 base power, 100% accurate special attacks if I remember rightly, and if you use two of them in the same battle, you know, in a double or triple battle, then you get a field sort of combo thing going as well, which is quite nice. But kind of useless overall, to be honest, especially considering Pignite doesn't exactly have the highest special attack compared to attack. So yeah. Training tip, items are taken away, you don't have to care, unless it's disposable. Which doesn't say a whole lot, because disposable items, it's a bit questionable as to what they actually are. But anyway, that is neither here nor there. So I think that's everywhere in the town itself, except maybe talking to you. Yeah, trainers, blah, something, I don't care. What about you? Kids are catching Pokemon. Yep, we are going to catch a Pokemon down in cold storage, because that sounds like a cool thing to do. If you want to get there, you go between this bit here. This is also an item thing, according to the Dowsing Machine. You get yourself PP Up, which I will use much later in the game, I imagine. But for now, I don't need to use that, and I'm going to bring Mattress in as my first Pokemon, because freaking Mattress, man. I'm also going to save just before going in here, because I don't want to sort of lose the item stuff. It's taken like 14 minutes of this video so far. Well, just a bit over 14 minutes now. There's a bit of a lag spike. Huh. Yeah, it's taken quite a while to get here, so I'm actually going to throw down the state too. Yeah, I'm professional, showing save states, blah, I don't care. Let's go ahead and get ourselves an item first. It's an Ether. Ethers are quite useful though at some select times, so yeah. Pokemon, show yourself. What are we going to get here? It's you. I'm sorry, there's not much else I can say to it. Well, it is strictly speaking a flying resist, which I did kind of ask for, but I was hoping it wouldn't be something like Plusle here. Or Plusle, I guess, depending. I've always said Plusle just because. I don't know why, I think it just sort of fits a bit better for it. But whatever, it's a Pokemon. I don't think I'm going to be using it because I think I'll prefer to use Dweevil, but it's... I'm just noticing here, look at the ear on that thing. I'm fairly sure this is probably just because I'm playing at a higher resolution than what the game is suggested, but that ear is disconnecting off of Plusle here. What the hell is your problem, good sir? Seriously, that is just weird. Anyway, wakes up, Encore. Encore's kind of really annoying right now, but yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it. In reality, I'm not gonna use this thing because seriously, it's far too fragile, it's not strong enough anyway, and yeah, it's a bit of a dud catch, I'll be completely honest. But it is, strictly speaking, a flying resist, and if I do desperately need an electric type and Dweevil dies, then maybe I'll consider it. If it's not, you know, nature screwed up and all of that. Because I think it can learn Grass Knot at the very least, and it does... I don't know if it has to inherit Nasty Plot or not. I've never looked at the moveset of a Plusle. Yeah, so I don't actually know what that would be like. Well, this one I'm pretty much just gonna call it cathode because, you know, chemistry terms and stuff, the cathode is the positive node, positive electrode in a cell. You know, something like a hydrogen, you know, it doesn't even have to be hydrogen like fuel cell stuff, but any sort of electrolysis cell, the cathode is the positive electrode there, so yeah, that's kind of why I've called it that. I know, it's totally like the most creative thing ever, and everybody can be in awe of that. You! Team Plasma might well be in there, that's kind of why I've come down. Yeah, you're just gonna stand there, because that's kind of lame, dude. Anyway, in this bit over here, there's another heart scale, which is pretty good. And can we go in here? No, we can't, so it's just to get the heart scale. Oh, Pokemon, great. You're going to show me what I could have had instead, aren't you? No, you're not. Reuniclus. I think it would give special attack EV, so I probably should kill this. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this, I guess, hopefully, providing it doesn't kill me first. Which I don't think it will, in all honesty. I'm fairly sure it won't. Yeah, light screen's not going to do too much for me. Why am I keeping this in again? I have no idea. I guess I'll be back in a sec. And Siren gets to level 28. Which means she learns Psybeam. Wow, I didn't actually remember that. Huh. I mean, it's kind of not the easiest thing to remember learn levels from every generation ever. I know roughly what moves many of the Pokemon learn, but as for when they learn stuff, not so much. As I think could be fairly understandable. It's not exactly easy to keep a whole ton of that sort of knowledge in all times here. Anyway, you are actually going to come in here and stuff. Strength for trainers, blah, he's going on his emo mission again, whatever. Check inside. You're just gonna stand there doing nothing, aren't you? What a jerk, seriously. There's an item over there which I kinda do want, and the cold storage, as you may expect from Pokemon, is going to be home to the ice puzzles, which is pretty great. I do like me some ice puzzles. Now obviously we can't go up that direction, so that's quite clearly something we're gonna have to do later. You are, yep, sliding around stuff, we know that. Do I want to keep in Tangela here? So it's only level 27, it is one of the lowest level members, so let's go ahead and keep it in just now. I might have to switch it out because this place is probably Dude, that's dumb. Of course, humans are not the only ones that could come up with that. Nature has adapted a lot better than that for it, so yeah. Anyway, the dude has got a Pansear. God damn you, Pansear. Stupid monkeys, seriously. They are like the most annoying trio stuff. Probably because they're one of the only basic trio sets of things, but whatever. I guess I don't really care that much because Penguist is going to easily decimate this thing, and that's all I have to care about. Flame Burst is going to do nothing to me here, because seriously, I am just awesome like that. And you may have noticed, I guess, before, which I hadn't actually told, I've told a couple of strange moves to this thing. I don't expect to ever use Echoed Voice, but it's there simply because it's a special attack, and it could be somewhat powerful at times. The other one is Attract, because again, there isn't much else that I have right now that's worth teaching, and Attract is one of the better options that I've got. Simply because it's there and it can stun the enemies. You know, 50% chance if they're the opposite gender that they won't attack you. So that is somewhat useful, to be honest. And yeah, Penguist gets a level up, so I probably don't have to use him for a little while now. And it wants to learn Fury Attack. No. Fury Attack is only 15 base power, running off of its lower attack stat. Echoed Voice is going to be stronger than that, so even though Echoed Voice is terrible, it's still better than Fury Attack. So yeah, no. What else can you really say though? This place is pretty darn cold, as you might expect. I think we have to go up here, because there's pretty much no way I can slide across otherwise, so yeah, up it is. And more trainers it is to fight. Energetic, blah, warm-up Pokemon, everything is there. It's just trainers to fight, go figure. And yes, that is it. Panpour, man, I could not have seen that coming. Well, yeah, monkeys, they are kind of a thing, aren't they? I guess this one's the good one for me to be fighting, because Mattress can actually beat this one, you know, with it being water type and everything. So that's pretty good. And Timber, once again, I think the last dude, spoilers, is gonna have a Pansage and a Timber, you know, just a hunch. But that's neither here nor there at the moment. Low Kick is not going to do too much at all, because again, physical defensive beast, and I'm not that heavy actually, not as a Tangela, so yeah. And Tangela also gets to level 28, which is special enough. Look at that defense score though, 78 defense, it's ridiculous, seriously ridiculous. I love it though, but that doesn't make it any less ridiculous. Anywho, whatever, don't care too much for that. Is there an item up here? No, there is not. I'm gonna have to fight you too. That means the Dowsing Machine was kind of a waste to put up there. Well, it's gonna be Pansage, obviously enough, so I'm just gonna go out to Spider Pig because it's also level 28. I haven't used Spider Pig too much recently, so that'd be why he is a fairly low level compared to Regal at the very least, but is still one of the higher levels that I have in total, so I can't complain too much. Oh no, this guy doesn't have that. He has Girder instead. Ooh. Well then, that's significantly stronger, but is only level 25, so I'm not really worried. I might have been worried if I didn't have the secondary fighting type, because then I would be vulnerable to rock attacks. But because I'm neutral against them, it's fine, and wow, that was a crit, seriously. Chip away 70 base power, we know this because Regal has got that. It's not too powerful, so I'm fine. Like, what's its face, Cobalion actually, Girder and Timber and that do have lower special defense than physical, so it's possibly better to target that. It's the simple fact of Pignite is much stronger at physical attack than special is the reason why I didn't do that there. You turned around just as I was walking past, you jerk! Trainer of ice types. Oh well, good job I have a freaking fire and fighting type on me, because otherwise I don't know what I would do against ice. Just send in Warting. This is a candidate for the worst Pokemon in friggin' history, seriously, because it's just a freaking ice cream cone. Why would you make an ice cream cone Pokemon? I seriously do not understand this. I mean, Trubbish is pretty bad too, because it is just quite literally a garbage can. Well, garbage bag. But why would you make an ice cream Pokemon? I know some people really like it because it's cute and all of that, I guess. But why? There's no reason for that to exist. I don't know, maybe I just have something irrational against that. Crap, that did a lot of damage. Maybe I do just have something against it simply because of what it is, but to me it just seems terrible to actually have that, you know, as a Pokemon design and whatnot. But hey, I'm not the one who made the game, so I can't really talk there. I can't be bothered with going back to the center at the moment because I just want to get this particular building done, and that would be it for the video stuff. So that's why I'm basically going to heal that there. Get an ice heal just in case we got frozen in that last fight somehow, I guess. And over here is where we are going. This trainer will have the Pokemon that I expected the last one to have, I guess. He is pretty cold. Well, that's what happens when you use a grass type in a freaking thing. I was just assuming that he would have that. He probably actually doesn't. And looks like he doesn't. Where's the dude who's got Pansage then? Because there should totally be a dude who's got Pansage here. You can't have two of the monkeys in this game without the third one. That is not how it works. Anyway, Strength is... ooh. Wow. Strength is actually the stronger move from this and Flame Charge, because it's 80 base power against 75 after stab, so I suppose it really doesn't make any difference in this particular matchup. But I figured I would do it anyway, because I'm just weird like that. I don't know. You tell me, which one would you have used? Probably Flame Charge, because you get the speed boost off it, but looking at the way Spider Pig is at the moment, after one Flame Charge, he's probably going to be stronger than everything anyway, and faster than everything, I mean. So, especially when it's just Timbers, I mean, seriously now. There's not really any Timber that's ever going to outspeed, and I get the burn. This is probably not a good thing, because it's probably got Guts. And it actually doesn't have Guts, it's got Sheer Force, I guess. So yeah, Timber has the chance of having Guts as its ability, and if it had Guts there, I would have been really hurting, because it has 1.5 times its attack power then, which would suck. Vanillite, Rock Smash kill? Probably a Rock Smash kill. I mean, you could have argued I should have kept Arm Thrust because it's stronger, but Rock Smash is... wow, crit. Rock Smash has got a 50% chance to lower defense, which makes my other attacks then stronger, so it would have been better for me to keep that, basically. Anyway, this item over here is a Hyper Potion. That's kinda useful. Gotta say, I do appreciate that as a thing. And Sharon is going to be over here saying someone is probably in here, so let's go. Because why not? And it turns out we are indeed correct. Team Plasma is in here. And Sinzolin cannot take cold, apparently. Whatever. Hiding, blah. Pokemon protection stuff. Yeah. More fighting to do, whatever. However, I'm going to end this here, because this has already kind of been going on for pretty much half an hour, and this is as good a place as any to stop. So, yeah, this has been GamerCow playing Pokemon Black Random Nuzlocke, and next time we're going to go ahead and fight off Team Plasma, who we've just decided are in this place. And it turns out they were, so it was a good decision, right?